Hey guys, welcome back to my third project in 3 series videos. I'm so glad you're back to see what I've created. This project is absolutely my most favorite in this series of 3. It's just gorgeous. I love it. I have a bunch of multimedia type things going on here. So if you want to see how I created this beauty, stand by as I present how I created it. Thank you. Okay, guys, this is my last project, and for the sake of time, I did do prepared some of the things that I was going to need for this last DIY. But first, what I want to do with this project is I'm going to make a I can never say the word correct. Topiary. You know what I'm trying to say. When I stack the pumpkins. So I'm going to show you. I got this pumpkin. I have several of pumpkins. The natural pumpkin form I got from Dollar Tree. They were just $1. But I already painted the side that I'm going to use. I spray painted it with some blue satin paints that I got from Ace Hardware store. Okay. And then a long time ago, I still do it. I just don't do it as often because I got so many things that I'm trying to do. I used to do scrapbooking, and this was a scrapbooking sheet that I had purchased a long time ago. This, believe it or not, this sheet's been with me probably about 15 years, and just to show you, I never throw anything away. What is that? Okay, so it was originally black in color. That's what it looked like before I spray painted it. So I kind of spray painted it with my navy blue paint. I spray painted it with my pumpkin paint that I showed you in a previous DIY earlier. And I sprinkled some yellow glitter on it. And that's how I got this effect. I absolutely love it. I wish I could find some more of this paper. I would use it in some more projects that I got. You'll see me doing this, what I'm going to do with this later. So I'm going to lay that aside. I also got this paper from Michael's. It's a glitter sheet, cardstock. You can use it however you want to. I'm going to be using that to cover this pumpkin here, just like the other one, except the other one I spray painted it, but I'm going to use this one to cover this one. I've already traced my shape. I just have to cut it out. And I think this sheet was just $1, 99 cents, I believe. So it wasn't expensive. All right, so I have the 2 pumpkins that I'm going to be using. And for my third pumpkin, I got this from Walmart, and it cost, I believe it was like $1.49, $1 and some change. So it wasn't that expensive. So I'm going to use, I didn't have to do much with this because I like the color it already had, and also it's the saying. I'm just going to add a few embellishments to it, and it's going to top off my topiary. You know, all right. I don't know why I can't say that word, but in any case, you guys know what I mean. All right. So the only thing I need for this project is my glue gun, the pumpkins. I need my X-Acto knife, which I forgot, so I got to run and get that. And I have some jute cord, because I think I do need to use that. And I have my ribbons. I got me some more of the polka dot blue, navy blue, and white polka dot. My orange ribbon. I have this ribbon. I got this from Joann's probably about 2 years ago, and I never used it. I found it in my stash, and I said, oh, I like the way that looks. It's going to go perfect nice. So I'm going to use this. And this is from, where did I get this from? I'm not sure. I think this came from Michael's as well. I liked it because I wanted the truck the blue truck. And again, it's all in my color palette, the orange, the blues, the natural color, the gold, and a hint of the olive like drab green. So I got that. So those are some of the ribbons that I'm going to use tonight, possibly. I may change my mind depending on how it's looking as I start to put it together. And as you saw in my earlier DIY, I used some embellishment. So tonight I'm going to use this. It came off a necklace that I had. It was about 3 rows with flowers on this necklace. And again, it started to turn. I never throw anything away because I can always use it for embellishment. It's such a pretty flower. I already did what I wanted to do. If you look closely, you can see I brushed some of the orange glitter on the petals there. And I put an orange gem in the middle to go with my color decor. Okay. So, other than that, let's get started. But one last thing. I'm also going to use this. I already had this bucket that I got from the Dollar Tree. This is going to serve as the basis to hold in my topiary up. This is the peg that came with it. Before it was that, it came on this sign that I got from Walmart as well, and it cost $2.44. So I just took that off, and I have marbles in here that came from the dollar store, and I think I have 2 bags in here to make it solid enough to hold my topiary up. Okay? And I'm going to set that aside. So let's get started with putting these things together. I'm going to go ahead and do my cutout of my pumpkin. And then after I do this, we'll show you what I'm going to do with the spray painted scrapbooking sheet for the other pumpkin. And then we'll start putting things together. And this project will be done and my night will be over. And you DIYers and crafters will have some inspiration shared to you by Creative Creations by Jay. And I hope you will visit my site again and again because I really do have some good ideas. I'm new on the scene. I'm not as experienced as some of the other DIYers, home decor makers. But I do really have good ideas, and I know how to do it on a budget by using items that you already have at home. As you'll see later, I may throw a little bonus in there to show you some genius hack that I have. If I don't get to it tonight, it'll be in another video that I will post as I continue to post all of my fall DIYs before my time expires to decorate my home. I had to get my items ready in addition to some things that I already have. So I'm planning on decorating my kitchen, family room, dining room, my downstairs bathroom, and I may take a risk and do my bedroom. I never decorated it for fall before. It's always the common areas downstairs, but I might venture out to do it. Okay, there, I have my pumpkin cut out. Now what I need to do is place it on the pumpkin. I'm going to brush it off to make sure. Let's see, which way is it going? Okay. And, all right, it fits perfect, so I'm going to go ahead and get it glued down. Get this glued down. And my music has stopped, and that's what keeps me focused. But I'll be okay. I'm almost done, so I should be okay. All right. So I got my glue on the back. So I'm going to place it on here before it seals. Okay. And I'm just going to press down in different areas to make sure that it sets. It's a little off at the bottom, but not enough to notice, so I'm okay with it. All right, so there we have it. That's the pumpkin. So let's go back to the first pumpkin, and I have to, as you can see, it has the glitter on it, but that doesn't matter because we're going to cover that. And I'm going to take and place most of my pumpkin and make sure I have coverage on here so you can see that. I'm going to adjust that. So I'm just trying to place this on here where I can get the most coverage. Let's see. And then I cut the rest off and then glue it down, which is going to be tedious because I got to make sure every little area is glued down, every little spot. So let me go and run and get my glue gun, my X-Acto knife, so I can get this cut. Hold 1 second. Be right back. Told you I wouldn't be gone long. Okay. I meant to leave you guys with a question before I left, but I didn't get a chance to do that. So I'm going to use this to just trace around my pumpkin. This is probably the longest part because everything else was fairly easy and simple. All right. I could have just turned it on this back and traced it. Okay, got that done. This paper is like really, really thick too. This scrapbook paper is really thick. But it's okay. Okay, got that cut. Okay, got that. And it's coming together. What I'm doing here is just tracing the pumpkin so I can get this glued down. And knowing that it's covering the whole pumpkin. Just cutting these edges off so it'll be a clean cut. And I might just have to get some of these edges off after I get it glued down because some of them are not doing that well because the paper is so thick. But we'll work it out. That's my motto, work it out. You get it worked out some kind of way. All right, that's done. And this is going to be really pretty. I'm excited about this one. Okay. we're getting there. Just keep working my way around. Okay, get that done. Okay. Getting there, guys, getting there. This is time consuming, and I'm nervous because I don't want to mess this up because I want this to be my masterpiece. It's like carving a pumpkin. God knows I don't carve any pumpkins because I'm not great at any of that. Okay. And these edges, even though they look a little rough, we'll just sand those down at the end to finish it off. Come on here. I gotcha. I'm almost there, guys. I promise you, after I get past this part, the rest is smooth sailing. And this pumpkin that I'm creating is inspired by Olivia Romantic, because she had a lace that she got from the thrift store and she laid it on a pumpkin and spray painted it. So I was like, I didn't have a lace, but I knew I wanted something similar to what she did. So I went digging in my stash to see what I had, and I found this. I was like, perfect. That would be perfect. And that kind of tore a little bit, but I'll try to fix that back some kind of way. Okay, I think I got it all pulled, turn around. What's not, it's going to have to get fixed later as I sand it down. And like I said, this thing is very old. It's been bent up, so there are a few areas that's going to be, okay, I got to remember where it is. Okay, so now I'm going to just place my glue all around to see if I can get this, hurry up and get it mounted on here. And this is the part that's time consuming. You got to get it done. Alright, I think I get half of it done, and then I'll lift up the other half before it dries. So, let me see. That was supposed to go there. Right. Do some on this side. A little dab there. And I'm just trying to get some of these other ends sealed on here before we go sanding. Okay. Ouch. Ooh, that hot. That was hot. It burned my hand. I gotta fix this up here. Let me turn this around. Work over here a little bit. I think that's the best I'm going to get with that. Get me a little toothpick, or I can use, can I get under there with that? Let's see if I can get a little glue up under that edge right here. Yep. I had a toothpick I can get up under there really good. Those edges that I need to, let me see. I think I got one toothpick left. Let's see. Okay, I got a toothpick so I can try to get up under some of those edges that I didn't get sealed. There we go. All right. I need to get up under that a little bit. And right now I'm just looking for areas that I didn't get to seal before the glue dried with a little toothpick. And I get that, and get under here, get that little section there. Okay. And this is messy. Somewhere else. Okay. Let me get over there. Okay, I gotta take and I gotta get right here. That get sealed. Okay. And I think, where's my little piece? I think this little piece goes in here. Does it go here? Oh, does it go here? Let's see. I think it goes right there. I'm gonna stick that on there. And then I'll worry about getting it down later. I'll fix that. It'll be covered with the bow anyway. Okay. Let me get my little gun here, get some of these strands off. Get those little webs out the way. Those little webs. Okay. Perfect. Okay. And here's what the finished product looks like. What do you guys think? I still have to sand down the edges, but this is what it looks like. So let me go ahead and sand down some of these edges. Where's my sander? I had it. I'll do that later because I must have taken it back outside. Okay. So I'm going to put that aside. While I embellish the top piece. So let me get the top piece so we can get this on. And we can put them all together. Okay? All right, so this is a piece that I'm going to embellish real quick. And then we'll put everything together and we'll be done. So I'm taking another set of these little rhinestone stickers from the dollar store and placing them inadvertently around my pumpkin here. And I'm going to be using different sizes. I always like to use the, and I'm just placing them randomly around the sides. Like I said, it's going to be different sizes. No really pattern or anything. As I stated before, I like things just thrown together, no really rhyme or reason, just do it. Okay, I got the different sizes. And they do stick to your fingers, so I'm having some trouble with it sticking to my fingers. And just keep placing them at different places all around. And again, no really pattern to it. Just to keep doing it in different shapes and sizes. I think over here, a few maybe up in here. And right now they're sticking, but I may have to go back in later and do some because they don't stick very well. I think that's about it. So this is what it's looking like right now. So this is what it's looking like right now. Okay. And I think that is what I'm done with. I think that's it. So now what we're going to do is put this bow on. But first I want to glue my 3 pumpkins together. And I love it. Love different medias. Okay, so we're going to get this, let's see. I'm going to draw me a line on the back so I'll know where to glue it, where to place my glue. They set down so they kind of hold. Put some on the stem, but I didn't. Okay. And then I'm going to glue this one on. And this is what it's looking like so far. All right, now what I have to do is place my items on my stick. Put them on the stick. Let's see. You gotta hold it on there to kind of make sure it's getting sealed. I'm gonna place some in the sides. Make sure my stick holds. Okay. Let that dry to set up. While that's doing it, I'm going to go ahead and make my bow. I know I want to use this one. And I'm just eyeballing it. I want to make this too wide. All right, my scissors. Okay. I love the way Olivia makes her bows so full, but I'm not going to do that. I love her bows, but I'm not going to do that tonight, but I do love them. So now I'm going to put my navy blue one on. And let's see. It's about the same size. Let's see the other one. Alright. So let me fold my edges over. Okay. Alright, and I'm going to place that right on there. And then, let's see what we want to use. Let's use this one. Get this one on there. Let me get this open. All right. I'm just putting together my bow now. If I keep going off camera, I apologize. Again, I told you earlier, for some reason, I keep the left side seems best for me. Don't ask me why. I just do something about this left side. I kind of favor it over the right for whatever reason. Okay, so I think got to get this bow over here a little longer. Good. All right, so I'm going to place that on top. Right there on top. And I think I'm going to use this, and then I'm done. Okay, that's done. Get my blue in there, then I'm done. And I'm just going to use a strip of that in the back. Yep. Let me just cut to the back. Okay, for this last piece, I'm just placing that in the back. I'm going to go ahead and cut it. Okay, I gave it a different pointed edge. And let me get these done while I'm at it. Get these right. Well, I'm going to tie them together first because, you know, with me, I might mess up something. So let me get it tied together first. I have some orange jute here that I got from the dollar store that I'm going to be tying it together with. But I think before I do that, I'm going to put a piece of this gold on here. This gold chevron. Let me do a smaller one of that on the front. Yeah, that's what I do. Okay. Let me go ahead and get this, cut this before I put it on there. Okay. I do that every time. Cut it the wrong way. And I know let's see, get it together, Jackie. Get it together. There we go. All right. So let me tie my bow. And then we are ready to put this baby together. All right, so let me get a little bit more on this side. All right. So, all right. So we got everything together. I'm just gonna scrunch my bows together so I can get them all tied together. And let's hope I got everything positioned in the middle. And let's get my jute. There we go. And I got a jute, a string wrapped around it. Put it tight here. And then tie it again to get it nice and tight. Okay, cut those loose ends off. And then I have to fluff out my bow. I still have to cut the ends. I will not have my ends looking raggedy like that. And I like to ruffle up my edges. Okay. All right, let me fix these ends before we position it. Okay. Well, get it together, Jackie. All right, got that one done. Let's get this one done. I gotta line them up so I can make sure I get it just right. Okay, let me cut this off. And this wire here is giving my scissors a fit. I gotta get some better scissors. So we'll make do, at least, and I'll fix the bow later just so we can get the project completed. Okay. And one more to do right here. I'm just getting my ends together, guys. I had to clip that on. Okay. All right. Let's see. And again, I do not worry about my edges, my ribbons ends being the same. Just don't worry about that at all. Okay. So I have my bow done. And I just scrunch up my ends, kind of rough them up with my hands. Okay. And let's get this turned around. And I think I want to put that right here. I'm going to put that right here on the bottom of this. All right. With this all set, and then I'm going to put this jute one at the top. Okay, so here's my finished product. Now I have to just get it placed in the container, but before I do that, I'm going to set this aside, and I got to do something to the front of my can, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little adhesive lettering I got from Target from the dollar area, and I'm just going to cut out the give thanks part, and then I'm going to lay my transfer tape on it from my Cricut on it, and then put it on my planter, that I got from Walmart. Dollar Tree for $1. So let me get my thing cut out. I'm just going to cut out the give thanks. And that's what's going to go on the front of my thing. All right. Let's get this done. Give thanks. Got it cut out. Here's my Cricut transfer paper. Okay, I'm going to line it up on here where I need it to go. Let's see. Let's use that line. As best I can. Okay, so I got it on here. So I'm just going to press it on and then take it off of here so I can place it on. And right now I'm just taking the backing off the letters so I can get it put on my container. All right. And I'm just going to rub to get those letters transferred. There you go. If you find that when you're taking it off, they're still sticking on there, just rub over with your nail or your little tube that you may have. Okay, so now I have it here, and now I'm going to place it on my container as best I can without it being. I'm going to take this and put between my knees so I can see the positioning of it. Let's see. I think I got it all right. If not, oh well, it's too late. It's too late. It's too late. Y'all know I'm not the best at getting things lined up, and I don't take the time to mark it. So I get what I get, right? And don't throw a fit. But Okay. I think I'm okay. Give thanks. And now, I just place my sign in here. If I can get it positioned. And I think the problem is I forgot to, so okay, so let me just hold this back so you can see it. I gotta get some more. Okay, so there you have it. All right, I hope you like the projects that I created. This is my last one. Thank you guys for sharing it with me. I hope I've inspired you in some type of way to just step out of your comfort zone, do things that are different and out of the ordinary. And you'll see that no mistake is a mistake. It's just an original creation. So you guys have a great night. Please come back and visit. And don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you like any of my projects. And also, leave me comments. What did I do wrong? What can I do better? I have thick skin, and I don't take it serious. I take it with the thoughts that you're trying to help me get better. So I appreciate that. Thank you. You guys have a good night. God bless.